right into, man, we're gonna get right into it, man. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get right into it. We was talking about DC, man, but we gotta talk about something that's happening with a DC rapper right now. You know what I'm saying? I look, I'm not gonna really go too much in. I mean, I'm not really too fond of Cuz, but that's my own personal thing.
Yeah.
With Lil Shy Glizzy, man, the situation with the porn star Sky Bree, she's saying that he kind of pressed up on her.
And
it's not looking good. The story not sounding good. You had Aunt Glizzy confirming it with
pretty
him,
much
with him in the story. I don't get that part, but it was him in the story. How do you feel, man, about that situation? Do you feel like that's a more common thing?
Yeah, and I'm gonna say I feel like it's a common thing for the simple fact, like it's too many people talking without media training. Let's start there. It's too many people talking, just trying to say stuff to get attention. You know what I'm saying? So it's really unfortunate because the other part of it is you could tell it's somebody who really don't know no better. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
facts. No better.
Facts.
So it's like it's wow, and then it's like of course the timing of it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's not a good thing. And then I'm gonna say this: it's a bigger playing field than I feel like he's aware of.
Right. He is like you feel like he thinking in a box of what he thinks is the clout or the views. Like he don't.
I'm gonna say this: I don't think that he thought what he said was going to do, you know what I'm saying, was going to hit like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially, and that's what I mean by it's dangerous when you get into the rants and you get too comfortable in your rant.
Yep.
Because sometimes you could forget. And once it's live, it's out there. It ain't no backtracking. You could try to clear that shit up, but it ain't none of that. Once you get comfortable ranting live and you say some shit, that shit is said. That's just what it is. So I just feel like it was just the comfortability plus, he already getting his little man off trolling for real.
Yeah.
So it's like
low key.
I'm giving the people what they want, but it gets to a point where, you know what I'm saying, sometimes you do too much. I either drink champ Kanye West thing. You know what I'm saying?
He hate himself. He hate himself doing too much.
Kind of like on some Nori shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
You should have left it alone. It was too soon. That's my thing. Too soon.
But even though he said whatever, is it saying? Do you think Shy wild? Because I think he wild. I think if that situation is true, I think it's wild. I watched the channel she talked on was No Jumper. You feel me? So I watched that channel. So I'm talking about faithfully. So when I go on the joint and I see that they clipped that, I said, hold up. And then when I'm looking at her, I'm like, first of all, she in the video too. Like she broke down, if you go look at the clip, she broke down everything from the beginning, from the money not being all there. That right there made me think, I'm like, you supposed to be a rapper, bruh. Everybody you on the gram, iced up, moneyed up, and 5,000 was a problem for your pocket, bruh. That's that's fine. Not even trying to shit on Cuz. I'm saying like financially, if you can't pay stuff like that, I see negotiating. But if you're on the gram doing one thing and then can't do it in the DMs, I'm sorry.
Yeah, for me, I'm gonna say, and this is where I get a lot of backlash.
Nah, go, cause we're gonna talk about back. We got some back. Yeah, I'm gonna speak on something later too. Yeah, we're gonna talk about.
So yeah, this is where I get a lot of backlash because I often have the unpopular opinion. Me personally, as a female. As a female who do business, I'm not doing shit unless I get my shit up front. I'm not doing nothing unless I get up front. I'm not being in those situations where I'm uncomfortable. Yep. So my question is, baby, how did you end up? You know what I'm saying? Like, at what point were you shot the fucking video?
You shot the video.
I'm not making no excuses for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, I don't do that. Like, one thing, and that's like I said, it's the unpopular opinion. Motherfuckers be mad at me because I go to the root of shit now. I don't have time for all of the specifics and all this, that, and the third. At the end of the day, boo, if it was that fucked up, why was you there?
Why didn't you leave? That's why I said it was 50-50 where I said that's why you heard me say if it did happen. I mean, she did explain it out, but I'm just like, you got, I mean, if you saying 1 minute, and because you make a good point, you know what I'm saying? Like, why'd you even do it if you wasn't getting paid? If you saying 1 minute cause it's 5'4" and you wasn't really feeling them, then if you was a short little dude, you should have just stepped off if it really was that bad. But it goes back to what you said about the clout with the internet. She thinking clout too. She like, oh, white girl is popping again. And you know, he amped her up. She said he was like, yeah, you know, this gonna be big. So you know,
right. And see, and that, like I said, that's where everybody, I get the unpopular opinion, because I don't have sympathy for shit like that. Similar to the R. Kelly case. I don't have sympathy for shit like that. Like, you thought it was going to be one thing, and then when you got there, it was something else, and now we're supposed to be in an uproar. What the fuck? I got better shit to waste my energy on.
Because you could have just walked away.
Play stupid games, you get stupid prizes.
You
That's
did.
just
You did.
I don't know. I don't know. Me personally, I'm not sticking around. It's giving fishy. Why the fuck?
So I can definitely say, you know, still this insinuation, you should have, you know, the end, whatever what she said he did or whatever he did, he wild, but at the same time, like you said,
I hold on, not to cut you off, but I'm sorry. I hate to
go
say it like this, but in business, when we're not doing personal, we're doing business. If you see a sucker, you lick it. It's a sweet situation. If I could get it ain't even that I don't have it. If I could get away with not paying you, the fuck, I'm not gonna pay you.
She finessed
I
her.
could put that 5,000 to something else. Oh, this is a sweet one. She too pressed for the clout.
She's too pressed for the call.
You gotta look at it from the business aspect. It ain't that a motherfucker ain't got it, probably. We don't know that. Motherfuckers could literally just be, oh, you was sweet. Sorry. Again, say for instance, all right, let's say for instance, I'm shy and I'm used to bitches who get their money up front.
Right.
Oh, I get somebody, I want to do the video. Matter of fact, the bitch on the plane, I ain't paid for nothing. Well, I'ma start now.
So you seen it like more like, hey, she not handling her business correctly on her
Absolutely. Point. In business, when you not on point, you get fucked every time. That's just how it go. It's just how it go. You can't be in your feelings about it. You gotta take your L and move on for the next time. That's just how it go.
Which, you know, goes back to, you know, the clout thing again. Cause you got finesse in the situation you put it. Cause me personally, not saying like that situation, because like I said, I'm not down in that situation either, because it's still messed up situation. She felt, you know what I'm saying, off. You know what I'm saying? Nobody should feel like that. But business L's, definitely, I just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Like business, especially if you ain't do nothing with them. So it's like, you like, hey, I lost, whatever, I didn't get paid, whatever.
Yeah.
The clout era, like, you know, if you look at, she's right under No Jumper, the dude who run No Jumper. So that's like her mentor. So, you know, she probably just told him, and I watched that channel. They're messy. You feel me? They going, they're you want to watch some messy reality show type internet stuff, go watch No Jumper. It's my Zeus. It's everything.
It's my Zeus.
Because it's like a reality show, and I know he brought her in there because he knew that was going to be a story. You know what I'm saying? So you do it for the car, like you say. You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. Either way, we don't condone anybody spiking anything at the end of the day.
No, absolutely not.
Not condone that, but like you said,
but if I'm gonna be clear, I'm gonna bring in the T.I. and Tiny instance. It's kind of like, what do you expect? You know what I'm saying? What do you expect? Like I said, going back to the R. Kelly thing, what do you expect? This information started coming out in the 90s. There's no reason why you should be a victim in the 2000s.
What they was on.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? There's no reason why you should be a victim in the 2000s. You get what I'm saying?
Gotta move
like, and you know what time you on. And I say, huh?
She actually took the pill. Like, she took the pill. Like,
me, you already know me. I'm fighting.
You
already know me. You want me to do what?
That would have been an automatic shutdown. It would have been an automatic. Oh yeah,
baby, it'd have been on the shade room. Fight breaks out and Shy Glizzy said, "Fuck is you talking about?" What are you talking about? It's not happening, and that's what I'm saying. It's the cloud. I don't have sympathy for that. I don't have. I'm sorry. I feel like you should set yourself up better.
Y'all, look. This is a female saying this. So, because like I said, hey,
I know how to take accountability. I'm not putting myself in no situation where I'm gonna get fucked up and then be mad when that's the equivalent of inviting a thief to your house and wanting to, oh my God, when they steal from you. It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
You said something about shade room.